The Red Raiders will put total leather and will get started. From inside the 10, here he comes. And he'll be brought down after a solid effort on that return. So the Washington State Cougars offense takes the field to start this game off. And here comes their leader, Jesse. He just has a way of elevating everybody's play.
And he's a point guard, too. So good at distributing the football, finds the open guys, and he makes this offense go.
Makes it go, and just, you can trust him. Everything is available. You're not playing with one arm behind your back. You got all guns blazing.
Looking downfield, it's Mateer. Got his man out of the backfield. Pick up a 5. It'll be 3rd down and 5. Trying to pick up a first down. Looking to throw on 3rd. Makes the grab. They got him free for a big gainer down to the 43. Washington State going back to work on first down. Gets it out quickly. And this one will be stopped for no gain. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. Gonna run it. It's Parker. And maybe they want to try somewhere else because there is nothing doing in the middle of this defense. Now facing a 3rd and long. Pulls it in. On the move is a 30. And they explode on that one, and they've got it down to the 22.
And that's why, for the offensive coordinator, you've got to find as many ways as possible to get this guy going. Just get him the ball close to the line of scrimmage. Doesn't need to be a throw deep down the field. He's so dynamic when he has the ball in his hands. You saw it right there.
The Cougars are rolling down the field. Defense didn't maintain its discipline there, and they get into the neutral zone. It'll cost them 5 yards. Defense. Defense a little too anxious there. They're just making it easier for this offense. Wide receiver now comes in motion. Quick pass on the fly motion. Just a solid stop by this sophomore. Ran the ball on first down. Let's see what they do on 2nd. Back to pass. It's Mateer. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Washington State. Talk about an offense finding its rhythm early.
So nice to find the end zone early, get that confidence going. The defense is showing exactly what you'd expect them to do. Offense taking advantage. Great start for the offense.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point makes it 7-0. An impressive 66-yard touchdown drive. And they close the deal with a 16-yard throw for the touchdown. And they thought about a return, then thought better of it. They'll bring it out to the 25. The Red Raiders offense taking the field. First chance we have to see them today. First down here for the offense. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Wasting no time taking a shot. And it's incomplete. They were looking for the huge gain on first down. 2nd down coming up. Pulls it on the bootleg fake. And the quick shuffle pass. Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. 3rd and long. Calls at the 25. From the gun. Wants to pass. Throwing right. It's caught. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49. And now a fresh set of downs for this offense. They go to the ground. Able to pick his way forward for a decent gain before the defense gets him down. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Looks as if the defense was a little too eager there, got into the neutral zone, and that'll be a 5-yard penalty. So the early contact for the defense, and they'll move it up 5 yards. Looking to pass, it's Morton. He is lucky to get that one back, and the last thing you want is to turn it over on your opening drive. Looking to pick up a first down on 3rd and short from the 43. They'll try to get it through the air. Grab near the marker is Kelly. He's out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for the first down. Defense a little too jumpy there, and they got into the neutral zone too soon.
Encroachment. Defense.
Defense a little too eager, and that's an encroachment penalty, 5 yards for the offense. One man in the backfield, and he gets it. Trying to pound their way forward, he picks up a couple to the 31. After trying the running game on first down, they come to the line on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Caught near the sticks, it's Douglas. And this junior quarterback shows you why the scouts love that big arm of his. They'll give it to the back. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. The negative play leaves him with 2nd and 12. Off the bootleg and rolling out. Unloads to the wideout. Almost intercepted. It'll fall incomplete. The defense almost came up with a turnover. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away. It's 4th down, and they'll try the field goal. This might be a little easier if it were straight on, but a 43-yarder from the right hash. He got it.
That makes the score Washington State 7, Texas Tech 3.
So after the last drive ended with a field goal, the kickoff team out there to send it away. Here's the return from inside his 10. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Here comes the Wazoo offense onto the field again. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. And the big fella couldn't elude the cornerback who makes a sure tackle. Back to throw, it's Mateer. He's got it down the middle. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Facing a 3rd down and short from the 26. From the gun, wants to pass. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. Washington State will have to boot it away. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. On the move, it's McCray. Tries to find a little more running room on that return, but he'll be stopped at the 36. They'll try to put a drive together starting from the 36. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. They'll go to work on 2nd down after doing damage on the ground. Power football with the run. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44. 3rd and short from the 44, and we might know if they plan to go for it on 4th down by what they call here. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. The Red Raiders get it past the sticks. Here comes the offense on 1st and 10 from the 47. To the ground with the back. Dragged down at the 43, but it's a pickup of 10 on that one. And the Red Raiders are moving quickly down the field. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground.
All right, well, the offense here, they're trying to get this run game established. They obviously don't break off a long run there, but they're just trying to find their footing at this point.
Trying to make that rush think on the draw play here. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. And after that last run, we'll see if they keep it on the ground on third. Dropping back, it's Morton. Makes his connection. He's there to make the stop, but the damage has been done as they pick up the first down on the throw and catch. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Comes out throwing on first down. Fires to the middle. A strike downfield. They make the stop, and that's how the first quarter will end. That's the end of the quarter, and Washington State has the lead. And we've come to the end of the first as we take a moment to check out the stats so far. They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the second. They've hit them with back-to-back chunk plays. Now it's first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Red Raiders!
And this running back is so dangerous down close to the end zone. He's got wiggle, he's got great vision and burst, and he showed all of those attributes right there.
PAT unit on the field. And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Arguably the game of the week, fellas, with two top 25 teams locking horns. Tennessee is down, but they are not out of it. Not inside Neyland Stadium, one of the best home field advantages in all of college football. It's just a field goal game. They're trailing by 3 to NC State. We'll circle back if anything big happens in this college football matchup.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. They gobbled up a ton of yardage to open this drive, and now in business near midfield at the 49. They move the tight end all over. The give to the running back from the shotgun. And he'll get behind those pads and deliver the blow and get it down to the 44. They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. To the air, it's Mateer. Quickly complete. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. Let's see what they do here on 3rd and short from the 41. Motion from the offense. He'll throw on 3rd down. Bought a little time. Lets it go. Finds his man. It's Hudson. And chunk plays are the name of the game, and they get one here before the defense finally makes the stop. Wazoo headed to the line with another first down. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. From the shotgun, the inside give. Able to pick up a couple before he's knocked down. They mark it at the 10. They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. Fires into the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Wazoo.
Great timing here between the quarterback and receiver. They're down close to the end zone. Ball's going to come out quickly. Receivers got to win quickly. They were on the same page on that TD.
Now we'll hang on here. The coach has called a timeout. He wants the officials to take another look. Thinks he's got a good shot at getting this one overturned. The coach still thinks he was right. The officials say he was not. The challenge is denied and the timeout is gone. And the extra point is good, and it's a 4-point lead. That is an efficient drive. 7 plays, 75 yards. And they finish it off by connecting from 10 yards out. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. Texas Tech has it back, and the Red Raider offense on its way to the field. Oh, what a grab by the defense. Looking for more room. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception. A veteran in this defense stayed locked in on his rules and made the interception.
What a game-changing play by this defense. Nice job. You got them backed up in their own territory coming out. Now you force the turnover, set your offense up with some great scoring field position.
A great spot to start this drive for the offense. Looking to throw, it's Mateer. Right down the middle. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. After the misfire, it's second down. He's got it on the move. That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. Third down, they can pick up the first without scoring. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down. So now on comes the field goal unit. Absolutely perfect. So the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away after putting up a field goal. Let's see what the defense can do. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Texas Tech ready to send the offense back onto the field. Out of the gun, the give to the back. Good, solid, determined run there. They'll mark him down at the 27. Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on first down. It's 2nd and 3. Caught in the backfield, it's Douglas. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. Takes it from the gun on third down. Throws to the wideout. And the pass is intercepted. Got some room to run. And he has taken it all the way back. Touchdown, Washington State. Look, a lot of time left. There's a little bit of distance right now being put on the scoreboard.
There is, but it's so awesome when you're a defense and you study all week about what's coming and what routes to be ready for, and then you jump the route and you make the plays and you just go get in that end zone. It is so beautiful.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. They'll kick it off and send that defense right back out there to try to score again after the pick 6. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Snags it quickly on the left. And that's a very productive first down play and bringing up 2nd and 3. Leaves it with the running back. Brought to the ground, but not before getting enough for the first down. And they'll line up from the 31 on first down. They'll ride the hot hand. Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39. Got 8 on first down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. From the gun, running back on the move. The Red Raiders get it past the sticks. A promising start to this drive. They've moved the chains a couple of times. Now they've got it first down at the 41. The give to the back. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9. Kept it on the ground on first down, now back to the line. Off the play fake. Fires one high and deep. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. Looking for a man. It's Morton. Takes a shot as he lets it go. And it falls incomplete, but that could have been disastrous. A defender was right there. And the Red Raiders decide to punt it away.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Wants to throw on first down. They're working that left side. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a first down. He wants to throw. Looking to the big tight end. Complete to the right. And he almost ran away from everybody on that one. A huge pickup on that play. First and goal, and this feels like their chance to give him a finish. Looking to throw. Fires to the end zone. And he is finding wide open defenders all over the field. His third interception of the day.
And that's just excellent cover. Man, cover one, nowhere to throw the football. Look at everybody playing man across the board, and you still got the safety in the middle of the field. Nobody open, and if I'm the QB man, I don't need to force it. I don't force it in the tight windows if it's not there. He throws it, unfortunately, gets the interception. Bad decision by the QB there.
Washington State has it back, and they'll send the offense onto the field. From the gun, the running back has it. And he knocked him down after a gain of 3 to the 23. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Right back to the well. Brought down to the ground, but he has enough for the first down. First down here with time for maybe one more play until the 2-minute warning. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and they will try to build on what has already been a dominant first-half performance. He'll come out throwing on first down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. To the air, it's Mateer. Wide open downfield. Racing down the left side. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Cougars.
And that is just outstanding execution on that pass. Great route by the receiver. Good timing on the throw by the QB. Receiver catches it in stride, turns on the jets, and is gone.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
Washington State, 31. Texas Tech, 10.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Texas Tech has it back, and the Red Raider offense on its way to the field. These guys have taken some body blows in the first half, but now a chance to do something to feel a little better going into halftime.
Reese, they got to respond now. They got to put points on the board right here, cut into this deficit, create a little bit of momentum, because this one's going to get out of hand otherwise.
Yeah, there are a lot of offenses out there that might just say, okay, let's just regroup and figure it out. This offense doesn't have time to do that. They've got to be aggressive. They've got to throw it downfield. They've got to score points.
Looking to throw on second down. That's caught. It's Brooks. Still on his feet. He makes the stop at the 43-yard line. It's a pickup of 15, and they've got it in plus territory. To the air on first down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Offense gets set for second down. Scanning the field, it's Morton. It's complete to the right. From the 36, a third down, and you wonder if they're willing to take 2 plays to get the first. A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half. Shotgun snap, wants to throw it on third. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49.
Awesome job by the defense. Not only getting a fast quarterback on the ground, but understanding what he wants to do. He can take off. I got to make sure I got good pursuit angles, and I got to make sure I build rails. I can't let him outside. I got to keep him in the pocket. He tries to get outside. They get the sack. They get the huge loss on that play.
And the punt hits ground at the 2 and goes into the end zone. He just missed, pinning them right in the shadow of the goalpost. It'll come out to the 20. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Thanks, fellas. Looks like you've had a very enjoyable day there today in Pullman. And the story of the half has been that elite corner. We were told he was tough to throw against. He's basically taken away an entire side of the field when he's out there, causing turnovers and getting physical. How often do we say that about lockdown guys? And how this offense schemes against him in this second half will be fun to watch. And with that, let's send it back to the fellas on the Palouse at Martin Stadium.
Washington State has it teed up, and we're ready to go here in the second half. He'll bring it out. It's McCray. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Keeping it on the ground to open the second half. Now they've got breathing room. Got 6 all the way out to the 20. 6-yard pickup on first down. Leaves them with 2nd and 4. Takes the handoff. It's Brooks. And he's tripped up, but not before picking up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Here's a quick throw out to the left. Fighting off the defender. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2. Defense way too anxious there, and they just hand them a first down with a penalty.
Neutrals on infraction. Defense.
Defense had them backed up, and then they're in the neutral zone, and the offense will say thank you very much. They'll run it out of the shotgun.
It's going to be important this offensive line is able to get a little bit of push. Just got to give this guy an inch, a little crease, and he can make yards for him.
Wants to throw. It's Morton. Trying to... And here's a fumble way behind the line. Oh, the offense very fortunate to fall on that football. Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on this drive. He slings it deep to the left. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. Going to make sure he doesn't get a return on this one as the punt bounces out of bounds. Here comes the Wazoo offense onto the field again. Going up top on first down. Pocket starts to collapse.
Reese, never a doubt. Are you kidding me? He had a 2-yard cushion there. Like, he knew exactly where he was on the field, trying to throw the ball down the field, create some space, right, to make it easier for your play caller. Quarterback gets sacked, but thank goodness it wasn't a safety.
The first down sack pushes the ball back for this long 2nd down. Standing in his own end zone looking to throw. The heat got to him, and he just sort of froze and got tackled in the end zone for a safety. After getting caught for a safety, they're lined up and ready to kick it off. Running it back, it's Hudson.
The return is tackled down at the
Texas Tech ready to send the offense back onto the field.
Will take over. 1st and 10.
Got his man quickly. Put it right on him. Sweet play. Good pickup, and they'll move the chains with the first down. To throw, it's Morton. Using the quick game.
The 1st down pass.
Now here on 2nd down, see if they keep tossing it around.
After 44. 2nd down coming up.
Give to the running back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Offense breaks the huddle on 3rd down. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. And they can't get on top of it to down it, so that ball will come out to the 20. Washington State has it back, and they'll send the offense onto the field. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. Found a little bit of running room, knocked down at the 24 after a pickup of 4. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. The RPO fired complete to the left. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. They'll try to move the chains on 3rd and short from the 27. Oh, the defense moved in there too quickly. You think it's never going to work until it does, and that'll be a 1st down. The encroachment penalty on the D gives the offense a free 5 yards. Looking to go up top on 1st down. Caught in the backfield, it's Parker. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up.
2nd down.
He's back to throw on 2nd down. It's complete to the left. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. They'll snap it from the gun on 3rd down. He's got his man. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47. And the Cougars are marching down the field.
And that's another Cougar 1st down.
They'll keep it on the ground. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Tried to pound it on 1st down, now back to the line. Dropping back, it's Mateer. Flips it out in the flat. Shakes off the defender. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the 1st down. This feels like 4-down territory, 3rd and short from the 40. They'll try to power their way ahead. Really nice job to convert that 3rd down, and they've got it at the 33. The Cougars have it with a 1st and 10. They're going to ride this running back. Shakes off the tackler. And he jukes the first guy, made him miss, and picked up a few before being brought down. The big pickup on 1st down leaves them with 2nd and 1. Give to the back. And he found plenty of running room on that one before the defense was finally able to get him down. Fast motion from the offense. From the gun, the ground game. Not a lot of daylight there. Let's give him 1 to the 14. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. He's looking to throw. Touchdown, Cougar! And the stomping has commenced. He has been surgical, precision passing, using the scalpel, the fine instrument, rather than the blunt one.
And the defense has had absolutely no answer for it. Just, he's been down their throats all game long, a step ahead, understanding what he's seeing, and just destroying this defense.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Phil, is a very interesting scene playing out right now in this marquee top 25 matchup. Tennessee looks like a bunch of world beaters right now, marching all over the field like Smokey in the pregame. They're up by 24 over NC State. We are the eyes and ears of the college football fan, and we've got you covered all day here in studio, guys.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. The run to the left. Can't get him to the ground. And he didn't find a whole lot of running room, and that'll be the final play of the third quarter. That's the end of the quarter, and Washington State has the lead. And they've built a comfortable lead after 3 quarters of play. Let's take a look at how we've gotten here. 1 more quarter to play, and it might be unlikely, but hey, it's college football. Comebacks happen. On third down, going up top. He hurls one deep down the left side. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. Here comes the Wazoo offense onto the field again. On that last drive, defense had no idea what was happening, run or pass, and it wound up in the end zone, Jesse.
Yeah, you saw the experience in this offense that last drive, too, on that touchdown. Everybody on the same page. These guys have repped these plays over and over in practice and in games, and it's working there.
Yeah, so I got to find a way to disrupt it. I got to find a way to maybe be more aggressive, maybe blitz, mess up this rhythm they got going.
He'll ride his man on the option. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Now on 2nd down.
2nd down coming up.
Looking to throw, it's Mateer. Feeling some heat. And a little too much adrenaline on that throw. Never gave his receiver a chance. 3rd down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. Gonna take a shot. And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down. Washington State sends the punt team onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Punt goes out of bounds, and a really nice job as they stick them deep in their own end. They'll mark it around the 10. They're going to open this drive with a pass. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Here comes the offense on 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd down.
He's looking to throw. And that is good versatility there, and a big hit from the backer in pass coverage. 3rd down coming up after the completion. From the gun, wants to pass. Grab near the sticks. It's Kelly. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the 1st down. The Red Raiders come to the line with a fresh set of downs. He's going to pass. Fires to the wideout. Complete to the right. Gets it to the 46-yard line. 1st down for this offense. And the Red Raiders are moving quickly down the field. They're going to throw it again. Makes the grab. It's Hudson. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2.
By the receiver. A pickup of 8. 2nd down coming up.
He's looking to throw. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep. How aggressive might this play call be on 3rd and short from the 46? They'll try to get the first through the air. Catch in the middle. It's Douglas. And they finally haul him down, but not before the good catch and run. They'll put it in play from the 27, 1st down. A little too anxious along that offensive line. That'll be a false start. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. After the 5-yard step off, 1st and 15 for this offense. Finds his big tight end. And he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. Defense didn't maintain its discipline there, and they get into the neutral zone. It'll cost them 5 yards. Defense just a little too eager, and that's 5 yards for the O. To the air, it's Morton. Coming after him. That pass is incomplete, and they're probably fortunate that it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. The give out of the gun. And they're able to get a third down stop here. See if they go for it on fourth. Down by multiple possessions, you can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on fourth down. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on down. The offense lining up for a first down play. From the gun, they'll try the middle. Stopped at the 25 after a 5-yard gain. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. He'll keep it himself. Nice, solid form tackle from this sophomore. Here they come, trying to convert a 3rd and short from the 28. To the ground to try to pick up the first. And with that effort, they pick up a fresh set of downs. They have it at the 34-yard line. After picking up this first down on the ground, let's see what they do. To the ground, he's got it again. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first. An array of possibilities here. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line? 3rd and short from the 44, and we might know if they plan to go for it on fourth down by what they call here. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll run the ball. The clock is on their side. And he doesn't find much running room. A short gain on the play. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. The give to the back. And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense is that much closer to salting away a victory. They'll run the option. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Washington State sends out the punt unit. They'll look to pin him deep. And no chance for the return man to get his hands on that one as it hops out of bounds. Texas Tech has it back, and the Red Raider offense on its way to the field. This one has pretty much been a bludgeoning, but they'll try to finish with something positive late.
Well, they ran into a buzzsaw today, and I don't think it would matter what type of X's and O's they're out there executing, David. Jimmy's and the Joes, they're just not as good as the opponent today.
And as an athlete, it sometimes hits you in the face and it stings, but you're not good enough. And today they were not good enough. And I'm going to do the best I can to try to flush this down the toilet, not remember it, forget it, move on for the next game. Maybe something right here I can create positive that carries over to practice and maybe next week.
And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. They were unfazed by that earlier fourth down failure and will try for a second time in this one. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down. The Red Raiders come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll throw it on first down. Snagged in the middle. It's McCray. And oh, he was off to the races after the catch, and they finally drag him down. Just nosing into enemy territory at the 49. It's 1st and 10. Got his man on the right. They make the stop, but the sweet rolling catch is plenty to give him a first down.